is one thing that stays the same in racing. It's that nothing stays the same. Cars are constantly torn apart and reassembled. New ideas are embraced and abandoned. Drivers and pit crews come and go. Calibrating the machine is a never-ending pursuit, a continual search for the perfect fit.
Driving a modern race car today is probably more science than art. Racing is all about who's got the best team, the best drivers, the best engineers, the most innovation.
Some teams, they'll go through all the motions, check off all the boxes on their lists and everything, but they won't really gel as a team, and you can just see it. They'll be out there, but they'll miss something, and other teams just are infused with this spirit and this focus, and to be part of one of those teams is a wonderful experience.
For Patrick Dempsey and Joe Foster, a disastrous end to the 2012 season has dismantled their team, leaving them with no car, no money, and no engine partner.
I don't think there's any team out there that doesn't struggle for funding at one point or another. We need a new partner. We have a couple potential partners, but nothing concrete at the moment. So we'll see what comes together. But we need funding.
Patrick's bum, how and what he was going to be doing this year changed. How and what we're going to do next year is not entirely clear.
It feels really dire right now, and yeah, we're a little nervous and a little anxious, but I think we just believe in what we've got, and we're going to make it work. Just it's a matter of how.
Joe, how much can you tell us about Michael Avenatti joining the team?
How much can I talk about it, or should I talk about it?
My understanding, and what's one of the things that's very attractive to me, from my perspective, is that these guys will be willing to escrow funds from day one.
Okay.
For the entire 3 years.
Like Patrick, attorney Michael Avenatti is a non-professional racer, or what is commonly known as a gentleman driver. For the last several years, he's been racing Porsche Cup cars.
I believe that if you can drive a 911-based race car, you can drive anything in the world.
From this first meeting with Joe and Patrick in Long Beach last year, Avenatti has been offering the potential of significant financial backing.
I think we could then go and sell them on, hey, we need another $1 million or $1.5 million.
Right.
And I think we could get it done in the next 90 days.
If that's a reality, that'd be great. Mike Avenatti is quite a mercurial character.
A lot of people have told me over the years that, you know, I'm not a sit-by-the-pool kind of guy. I have a difficult time engaging in passive relaxation.
Avenatti wants to join forces with Patrick and Joe. He's attached soccer star Alessandro Del Piero to the Dempsey brand and arranged an 11th-hour meeting with Porsche to support the team.
It's a crazy time. Seriously, the last 36 hours have been some of the craziest 36 hours I've ever been involved with.
We wouldn't be in this program if we wouldn't be convinced that with the proper preparation, we can actually be very competitive.
For Patrick, the team's predicament couldn't come at a more ironic time. With the ink still drying on contracts at home, he has received the most important call of his racing career, an invitation to bring his team to the jewel in the crown of racing, the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
It's a dream come true to any time you get in a race car, but to do it here is just remarkable, and I'm very thankful to be a part of this event.
Ezos, thank you very much.
So are you happy? Very, very happy. You are lucky.
Very lucky. Extremely lucky.
For Patrick, the invitation validates a decade of blood, sweat and tears on the racetrack. For the French, it's a chance to introduce Le Mans to a new audience.
Patrick is certainly someone who takes to heart what he's doing in life and in his acting. He became a driver not just for show, but to live his passion.
Patrick on the stage in Paris, getting the invitation to Le Mans, was probably his Academy Award-winning performance if people knew what was really going on behind the scenes.
Patrick's an actor and a businessman, and standing on the stage in Paris was probably what pushed his limits in those two disciplines the most.
He's the confident race car driver and the confident owner. But back home, all we have is a couple of promises, and even those promises aren't exactly firm.
We don't know what do we have for a team, what's it going to look like. We had no idea. Things were kind of in shambles.
We are finalizing a press release that will be issued tomorrow, which will allow Patrick, Joe, and myself, and our newly formed team, Dempsey Del Piero Racing, to race at Le Mans with the support of...
The prospect of two gentlemen drivers racing at Le Mans is cause for concern.
Most of the teams have chosen in the past to go the route with two professional drivers and only one amateur driver. So if you want to win Le Mans, you have to have a package of a car, drivers, and team with most experience available.
Experience aside, Mike Avenatti will be juggling his responsibilities as driver with the job of bringing in dollars.
My role really is to secure sponsorship dollars. I don't find that daunting by any stretch of the imagination, and it's certainly doable.
We have honestly taken some risks. We've put our eggs in this basket, and we've turned away other deals on the assumption that all of this will work.
There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some give and take. We're like merging two households, if you will. And anytime you do that, there's going to be situations where people are going to love each other one minute and they're going to hate each other the next. Number one, I don't want to run at the back. Number two, if we have to spend another $100 grand, then that's what we need to do.
We need now to fulfill our destiny with this guy and this deal, because all of our reputations are on the line. This isn't just, can we show up now? This is me and Patrick's reputation.
Hey guys, how you doing?
It's a new day for Patrick Dempsey. And with only 6 months to find a rhythm in a new car with a new team, winning races is a top priority.
What's up, buddy? Time. Time is running out, you know. I mean, getting the time to train properly, and certainly going into this year, after starting last year, wasn't in good shape. This year, in much better shape. Leaner, more focused, which is really important.
So push this on.
Plus, I don't want to half-ass it anymore. I want to show up and be prepared and be professional and be at the level we should be at. At this point, it's not fun to show up and just be parading around the back. That's not the point of it anymore.
Alone at Button Willow, away from fans and the media, Patrick gets his first taste of racing the iconic Porsche 911.
So much fun to drive and completely different than an LMP2 car. It moves around a lot. It's a completely different driving experience, and it's a Porsche, so there is a level of excellence that is expected of any driver who gets in Porsche, and you have to live up to that. And after last year with the LMP2 car, I didn't have the confidence or the love of driving, and then as soon as I got in this car, the first time I just fell in love with racing again.
Oh my God, it's so much fun.
With races at Sebring, Long Beach and Laguna Seca coming quickly, the countdown to Le Mans is on. But for Patrick, it's a long road from here to there.
No!